Cascade Valley has a major game right now. They are sitting in a very good spot for the MAC. We'll talk about that in a second, but they have 0-7, 0-3 Miami, which normally would be easy, but sometimes these are trap games. Now, the good spot we were talking about finding ourselves is that we are 5-2, 3-0 in the conference. The only team that is 3-0 is Bowling Green, and we are sitting in a really good spot. So our schedule currently has us facing Miami at home. We go to Kent State and then to Bowling Green. Keep in mind, if we beat Bowling Green there, that should pretty much make us MAC champions unless we lose against Buffalo or Akron. But I like our chances the way we've been playing. We've been having some close ones, but we've been pulling out the victories. Cascade Valley out here ready to get things going again. Miami of Ohio has not won a single game this year. We're trying to keep it that way, but we got to start off better than that. Blanco going to that halfback screen. Okay, we were trying to, but our running back decided to block mid-screen. Things getting a little tough. We're going to blame King Wilson on that one because that was atrocious. And Blanco just running for his life. O-line let him down. Miami taking advantage of how poorly we played in the opening drive, and they've got a nice little drive being put together right now. Their quarterback, though, was going to find a guy. His foot was out of bounds. We're okay. We find ourselves here in a crucial third down. Blanco's running, throws one. It's going to be close, and Kieran is going to hold it at the 1. And when you're on the goal line, sometimes you got to let your quarterback go out here and try to make a play. So we're going to quickly take it from Blanco. He's going to get into the end zone, and we've got ourselves a 7-3 lead. We'll take it. Miami has definitely taken the lead a little bit. Our guys, again, fighting for their lives, but Blanco is going to find Morrison, who gets down and does not take a concussion. Not exactly what we thought might be happening here with our team trailing. Our quarterback kind of beat up already, but we're trying our best to make something happen, and Hardy's going to get about 9 yards in that run. Wilson seems pretty gassed in the backfield. We're going to send him over. This is actually going to be a straight run for Hardy. He's going to get the first down. Sending a man in motion. Giving it back to Hardy for the third straight time, and Hardy is in the end zone. Hey, Ty Hardy. He's earning some playing time right now. Finding ourselves back here in the red zone with a 4-point lead. Blanco feeling the pressure, has to get rid of that one, but gets hit late. Blanco back out here in the pistol, looking for something. Got his guy, and Kieran is going to get into the end zone. We continue to extend this lead in Cascade Valley. Looking like they might be MAC champions right now. Miami continues to struggle. Cascade Valley back out here. Blanco throws an ill-advised one. It's going to be intercepted. Blanco's going to try to get up. Can he make the tackle? Number 9 was nervous. Blanco hits him out of frustration, but they get the ball right back. You open up the second half, 1st and goal, pretty quickly. Blanco looking for his guys, has nobody. He's just going to smartly get rid of that one. Back out here in the pistol. Hello? Things have been a little bit spicy, so we're going to play it a little bit more safe here. Blanco is going to go just for a little bit of a run. We're going to kick the field goal. So a doink sighting officially is here. A much easier kick than some of the ones he's had in the previous weeks. That one is up. It is good. Not crazy. But the man with the hoodie strikes again. This defense has got to step up right here. Miami's going to send a man in motion. We know it's a pass. We're going to be playing that the whole way. And they find a guy in the belly of the defense. Miami's going to be near the red zone now. Miami here. 3rd down. A couple yards to go. They're going to throw deep across the middle. We get the hit, but it's inside the 2. Things are tough right now. They go with the direct snap. We have nobody there. Vetter's going to get him, but it's too late. He crosses the threshold. It was 6:29 left. We are down in this game. Things getting a little spicy here for Cascade Valley. Again, down in a game against a team that has not won a single game all season long. 6 minutes left. We're going right back to King Wilson. Over 100 yards in the afternoon so far, and he's looking great as he goes for another double-digit run. Hardy in the backfield here. We're going to let him get a carry. Hardy goes for maybe about 2. Blanco under center. Sees his guy. He's going to find Jeremy Lewis. Jeremy Lewis, after the catch, has been great this year, and he does a big gain after that. Blanco keeping it moving. He's got Hornsby, and Hornsby just cannot find the ball. Blanco and company back out here. This is a close one, and Morrison, they say he fumbled that. No way. One more look at it here. Morrison, again, grabbing that one, goes down. I think ball causes the fumble, but he holds on to it regardless. So that play will give us a 1st and goal situation here. Wilson, nice run, gets a burst out of the backfield. He's going to fall down to the 3. Miami's defense is definitely struggling. King Wilson, though, is getting stronger as the game goes on. He says, get off me, little boy. I got places to be. Cascade Valley takes the lead again. Because of the score, Coach McMervin is going to opt to go for a little bit right here. We're going to try to get our guys in a good spot. We're going to cross our tight ends. See if they can maybe get us an open shot. Blanco running. Blanco's going to use his legs, and Blanco is going to get stopped. A 1-point lead with 3:30 left. A lot of our guys are just absolutely torched right now. They find a beautiful soft spot in the defense, and Miami is already almost a field goal range. Defense has got to make a stop here. They throw a curl route, and that one's going to be caught for another gain of 10. 2:20 and some change. Miami again feeling great. Our guys are completely lost here. He's going to shrug that tackle off. We're trying to force the fumble, and they're down at the 10. Obviously a little bit shook now. Them scoring quickly is probably the best thing, or we force a turnover. Either one really matters right now. Their quarterback, though, was going to throw an incomplete pass. To help out a little bit ago, Coach McMervin did call a timeout before the 2-minute warning. So now we've got to stop to 2:11. Just looking what we can do here. Their quarterback's rolling, and Jimmy Jangle, a top 10 name of all time, Jimmy Jangle gets the pick with 2:03 left. So with 2:03 left, they have all their timeouts. We really need some good plays here. A first down, not in this first play, would be ideal. King Wilson with a great move, and he says, hold on, buddy, I got you a first down already. Coach McMervin has been really critical of King Wilson in the last couple of games because he started off so strong, and then it seems like he kind of faltered recently. But as of right now, he's about a yard shy of $150 on the afternoon. Powanko's going to switch sides for the run here. Feels a little bit better about getting to the outside. King Wilson, again, not the fastest guy, will juke back inside because he wants to make sure they have to use the timeout. CVU going right back to the run. King Wilson not even trying to do anything crazy, just trying to hold on to the rock as they use their final timeout. With no timeouts, second down to 6 yards to go. King Wilson will go up the middle, and things get a little spicy now. Crucial third down here. Powanko and company are going to opt to go for a halfback screen. King Wilson's going to get that one. He's going to smartly go down in bounds. And just like that, the team will line up. They will take the knee, and albeit a 1-point victory. A victory is a victory here for Cascade Valley. Coach McMervin is building this team. The second half was not great. We didn't put up a lot of points. We had a field goal and then 6 total after that. We have a lot of work cut out for us right now, but we will take everything we can. And today was brought to you by King Wilson. $166, 21 rushing attempts and a touchdown. He carried the squad from start to finish. After the game, we do get fantastic news. Another outside linebacker. I feel like we're helping our defense a ton. Shaquem Pack is going to be coming to Ohio. We're picking up against Kent State at their home and not looking good to start. Powanko and company rocking a brand new uniform combo. We haven't really debuted before. Morrison's going to pick up about 8. Big third down here. Powanko. Scary hours. We should not have thrown that. Kent State going to put a man in motion. They're driving in the field. A little bit past the 35 at this point. And a nice run. They got a guy trying to go all the way in the end zone, and luckily King Richards is going to stop him. But Maslu dealing with an elbow injury. This could be bad. Kent State going right back to the run. We're trying to stop them. They're going to see their tight end diddling up. This defensive unit has just been worked the last couple of weeks. These guys need a bye week for certain. And look at Steve Vetter get in there and blow that play up. Maslu ends up having an elbow sprain. Will return soon. So that's good news. We'll keep him out for a few plays. But at this point, pretty much all of our guys are injured. And it's not looking pretty for really any of our linebackers. They've got to be really careful out there. This one, though, look at the stop in the backfield. They're going to opt to go with a play here, and he's going to miss it. We got so lucky. So that brings us to a 4th and goal. Kent State again going to line up for a field goal from the right hash mark. Not exactly the easiest, but they have a kicker better than ours. They will drill that one for 3. Squad finding themselves in a very tough 3rd down, and Kieran is going to hold that one in inside the 10. Powanko's got both running backs in the backfield. He's going to send one out. Keeping this one handing off here to Hardy. Hardy's going to be almost to the 5. Powanko in pistol. Throws one. Had a guy wide open, but the offensive line failed him. So a crucial 3rd down for Cascade Valley. He's going to line up here. He's got Higgins. Higgins is going to walk into the end zone completely untouched. This whole team is battered and bruised, and we just got to make sure we escape alive. Kent State actually turns the ball over. CVU's got it. Powanko, and the opportunity is going to go down at the 3. He's looking under wear and tear. A lot of guys absolutely hurt at this point. Even Morrison's got a back injury right now, but we're going to see our running back go to the 1. Wilson again, despite the wear and tear, is going to stay in the game here, looking to get into the end zone. He's going to go in, tackled, but we'll take the touchdown this time again. Big play coming up here, though, for Kent State. 4th and 2. They're trying to figure things out, and they're going to get a beautiful ball across the middle, and our guys stop him at the 1. Kent State ends up scoring a touchdown early. They've got a 10-14 game. They're throwing one as their quarterback gets hit. He throws a dot. Our guys trying to figure things out. No sign of Maslu in the game right now. Obviously still hurt and off the edge. We get a big sack pause if needed. Troy Parker getting the quarterback there is absolutely massive for this team, and they throw one away out of bounds on make it 3rd and 20. Defense has been playing really well so far. We need them to keep it going on this drive. Their quarterback seems pretty lost at this point. He's going, he throws one away, and again, that could have been another sack. Pressure been a little bit too much for them right now. Our guys, again, we're missing a lot of our key starters on offense and defense, but their kicker is going to drill in another one. Back-to-back kicks made. Must be nice. Powanko knows this team has got to lock in. This is unacceptable levels of effort they're having right now. A little over a minute, we did use a timeout there. This is a dot, potentially. Morrison goes up and gets it. What a play. Powanko back under center here. Feels the pressure. Immediately has to rotate out. He's got a guy down the field. He throws it, and it's intercepted. A better throw would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's Kent State trying to get their own touchdown, and they go down with 36 seconds left. Kent State, not a lot of time to try to make something happen here. They go with a check down play that bounces off their guy's leg. And a lot of backups in the game right now for us, which maybe evens this game a whole lot more. Major play. Can we get the stop here? Their quarterback finds a guy on the sidelines. How many times have we left somebody open there? 20 seconds in a dream right now. They throw one. Our guy won't turn around. Our team knows they're passing at this point. We just gotta lock in, and Gates is gonna lurk it. Gates with the lurk. The backup of the backup. What a play. Our goal is to try to get our guy into field goal range. Our guy being our kicker. No. Okay, we're giving it right back to them. Oh my God. He went out of bounds with 5 seconds left. I'm crying. Their kicker is going to attempt to kick one from about 56 yards. Does Kent State's kicker have it like that? Or is Cardi about to get an opportunity to return one? Oh my God. He's him. We've already thrown a couple of interceptions. This has been a little bit of a heartbreaking game, but we're just going to let Bawanko rip one more for potentially his third interception of the game. We're going to halftime down against Kent State. We find ourselves starting out the third quarter, basically in not a great spot. They have punted the football. And Bawanko says, it's time. And by it's time, I mean running out of bounds. Oh, you almost took out Coach McMervin. Wilson out of the backfield is going to catch the halfback screen. A nice spin move, which should have got him the first down, but they say no. A little bit of home cooking from the refs, in our opinion. Didn't give us a great spot, but King Wilson doesn't care. He fights for the first down the next play. Bawanko again, back out here. Moves his guys around. He's going to use his legs to get the first down safely. Oh, they pushed him on the sideline. Bawanko's legs have really been the story of this second half so far. He's going to try to get into King Wilson for something, and that just went nowhere. No halfback stretch. This time it's Hardy, and they just stand him up and wait for the rest of the guys to go. Third down and a collection of yards we don't even want to count at this point. It's a little tough. Bawanko, though, was going to throw one a little late, and Jeremy Lewis dropped it. Things are getting pretty tough right now for Cascade Valley. We have a big third down. We're trying to convert. We're down. We go to the tight end, and it's picked off. Bawanko is in danger of getting pulled right now. This is an abysmal effort. Bawanko has been benched for potentially the remainder of this game. We're going to see how it goes, but the effort is just not there. Kent State going right back to the run, but a big hit by Underwood. They go with the third straight run, and then make it 3rd and inches. After a huge punt, we're finding ourselves deep in our own territory, and our guys have just... Okay, is that going to be on us? Is the holding penalty on us? How? The team just trying to figure things out. We go to an RPO play. And Kieran, I hope, has the first down. 3rd and inches, of course. King Wilson got a little bit of a break. He's back in the game. Timmy Tyndall again. Starting at QB right now, but King Wilson gets us the first down. Tim Tyndall again in the game. The youngest father in all of college football. Tyndall again. He's got to get rid of these quick. A nice pass. Morrison making some moves, and he gets another first down. The good news for the team is that we've played, honestly, pretty good on defense. It's just been on offense we've been abysmal. I think it also goes to show that this team doesn't have the franchise quarterback that they're looking for right now on the roster. They've got to figure things out. And oh my God, Tyndall says, who can't run? Who can run? Tyndall again. Finding his guys here. Again, a little off target on some of these passes. So far, though, Tyndall has been cooking right now. You love to see another little play here. Goes to Wilson, who gets shot down pretty quick. The big thing we're trying to pay attention to here is that even a field goal is fine. But again, our kicker, not exactly the most reliable. Kiernan, though, is fighting right now. Tyndall back at it. Little halfback screen looking for his guy, King Wilson. He's got some decent gain after that. 6 yards. It's been a long drive for Cascade Valley. Tyndall doesn't have that speed. Trying to remember that even a field goal is fine here. King Wilson does a good job of getting us to the center to make it 4th and 5. So with the clock winding down, Doinks is going to get a field goal. I believe his first of the game, and that's going to give us a lead, but only by 1 point. Doinks is down. Don't hit the small man. He just hit the field goal to give us the lead right now. Finding ourselves in a really tough spot. We're on defense. The defense has been really good this game, but they are trying to make some plays, and Maz showing the big hit. Running back goes in the backfield. They're going to go with a run. Maz is going to maybe trip a man. Cascade Valley again, just watching the underneath stuff. We got guys supposed to be playing shallow, 20 yards off a guy. Our guys is getting torched again. Kent State is just cooking right now. The clock is just flowing for them. This is not good. Kind of bringing our guys up a little bit. Our guys get cooked yet again. Unbelievable. Our goal right now is get pressure on the quarterback. Try to get a stop. Kent State apparently with the greatest QB wide receiver combo of all time. These games have been crazy the last couple of weeks. We have had to find a way every single week to come back down late. I don't know how many more we got in us at this stage. Morrison with a big catch. Morrison really has been that guy. Oh my God, the tight end. Hornby? Not a great run after the catch guy, but what a catch. Clock continues to tick. Our guy's just needing a big play, and Wilson's going to go down a 2nd and 11. Tyndall's here, 2nd and 11. And Tyndall goes down. We got to call a timeout. 3rd and 20. Morrison's going to grab it. Are you kidding me? What a snag. We're about to tie this game up. We win the coin toss here in overtime. Overtime in college, it's about scoring and making sure your opponent doesn't. King Wilson, a solid run to start, but he's going to get in about 2 yards. Our guys have got to lock in. Tyndall again, not the fastest guy in our team. He is more accurate. He's going to throw a dot, and Gunderson is in the end zone. We strike first. Finding ourselves in overtime, just needing to play good. That's a big request from this team is what we found. Moss is going to get the interception. That's going to do it. Maslow wanted a block, maybe went to the house again, but Maslow is going to get the interception after being injured earlier in the game. Seen talking to himself, cussing himself out on the sideline. He steps up, gets the interception, and seals the deal. Cascade Valley wins their 7th straight game, and Kent State becomes another stepping stone for this team. What a game. After the game, Coach McMervin does go up another level. We unlocked Motivator recently for him, so we're going to go ahead and do Pay It Forward, which is when your QBs get drafted in top 3 rounds. There's bonus XP. That's not happening anytime soon for Cascade Valley. But the second one's where we wanted to get, which is quarterbacks stay hot through timeouts, quarter change, and across games. And then we're hoping to get to the third one, which is quarterbacks get an offseason training boost, but we got to level up a little bit before we get there. So we start building out Motivator. We got Recruit kind of build out a decent amount, but Motivator is really we want to spend a lot of our time coming up. And the other big move that we got to do here is we're moving Bawanko from starter to the backup, and Tim Tyndall Sr. will get the starting job. Look, he's the only father on this team beside Coach McMervin, and he's only a sophomore. The dude was out there being the daddy for the team and willing us to a victory. His arm strength isn't great. He's got some deficiencies. But what we just saw him do, 12 for 12, 170 some yards coming in relief for Bawanko, he's got to be the starter. After the game, we find out we get a left end Josh Yeast coming to Cascade Valley. The team on defense is starting to come along a long ways. We just need a couple of more pieces on offense for sure. Now, before we head into the game, we are currently the #1 team in the MAC conference. We are ahead of Bowling Green, who we're playing today. They are 4-1 in the conference with a 5-4 record. If we beat them, we're probably either playing Bowling Green again in the MAC title game or Buffalo at this point, but a lot of things can still happen. So this week we are at Bowling Green University, the only team really standing between us and winning a conference championship. We win this game, I feel pretty good about our chances to win it all. Tim Tyndall Sr. again starting just like he did earlier in the year, but what does he have for this Bowling Green team? This offense has just got to be way more polished than what they've been. We've had some major struggles that we're trying to iron out, but it is just really about having consistency across the board. 3rd and 1 to start the game. Can we actually get a nice little conversion? And we can. King Wilson with a good run. Tyndall again, not exactly that fast guy for this team, but he can thread the needle despite that one being dropped. Tyndall back under center here. Got his guys, and look at Jeremy Lewis stretching down the field. We haven't seen a big run after the catch in a minute on this offense, and look at that inside the 15. Tyndall's going to move Bell in motion. Throws one, and that's batted away by 14. Hey, appreciate it, Cam. This is year 2. This is year 2. You missed a crazy one just now. Tyndall in shotgun. He's going to find Kieran, who's going to pick up about 5. Big 3rd down for the team. Wilson is going to basically find nothing. Back to the line, we kick a field goal. The winds are blowing 16 miles an hour in our faces, which Doinks almost missed one because of that, but we'll take it. And no one knocked the man down. Squad is back out here trying to make some plays. They go with a check down on 3rd and long. We're going to sniff that out pretty easily. 4th and 12, Bowling Green punting, which is exactly what we need. We need our defense to step up. Getty Strap, we haven't heard from a ton in recent weeks. He's going to get a decent punt return about the 37. Tyndall back out here. Sees the opportunity for a check down and gets it to King Wilson. He's going to get about 8. 2nd down, short yardage. Wilson with a nice reception, a spin after the catch, and he's down about the 45. We're keeping it moving at this point. Tyndall trying to thread the needle, and that's nearly picked off. The offense looking for a little bit of a spark at this point. Tyndall throws one into quadruple quintuplet coverage, and Bowling Green, of course, intercepts it, as they should. Defense getting lightly exposed here. They're going to go for a run. He breaks that tackle. Luckily, our guys are in there. Getty's strap is finally going to wrangle him down. Second and short, they go right back to the run, and why not? It's working incredibly well for them, but what a hit by Getty. Trying to put a lot of pressure on this Bowling Green team. They're running back, going to look for something, but our defense is right there to stand them up. Second and 10. Bowling Green continues to go straight to the run, and I don't blame them. It is working, and their running back's killing it. Bowling Green, third and short, opting to go for a run, and of course, the defensive line gives it up despite all the pressure. Stewart already having a good game, 36+ yards here in the first. Ma's going to bring him down, luckily, after 5. Second and 5, again, setting a bit of a blitz here. Getty strap dives and somehow deflects it after he grabs it. Needing a big stop. They've been killing it on the ground, getting these runs. And they just find another guy wide open. Mazu makes him pay, but he gets the first down. Bowling Green nearing the spot they want to be right now. We've got a guy. Vetter doesn't get that. Steve Vetter with a criminally poor execution on that play. Try to go for the fancy toe tap instead of locking in. And now they're going to pick up another first down. First down, they're going with a run, a little bit of a stretch. We got one guy in front of him. Paul Kahn delivers a massive hit. Needing a stop. They're trying to go for another stretch run, and Gates is there. Our guys need to stop. They fake us with a little bit of something here. The quarterback seems lost. He doesn't know where to go when he goes down. Steve Vetter with a big sack. Pause if needed. So the field goal unit after a really good drive is going to come out here. Mazu accidentally goes offsides. Oh, no, 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 no. I think they still have to kick a field goal here. I think it's still 4th down. It's still 4th and 12 if they accept. They decline. They know what time it was. Bowling Green has definitely been dominating from a time of possession standpoint, and we still both have the same exact score. And we're trying to get Jeremy Lewis involved a little bit more. What a catch, and then what a run. Lewis is a guy that kind of dominated early on for us on offense, but since then it's kind of faltered a little bit. Not really figuring out his exact place in this offense, but we're trying to get him involved still. Tendo back under center is going to hand this one off to Wilson, who just is maybe spinning for no reason. 3rd down and 8, 2-minute warnings approaching. This offense has been not as electric as we maybe thought they would be, but King Wilson, a great run after the catch. Again, keeps fighting for his bread. He's down at the 47. Offense seeming to cook a little bit. Great effort by the defender. Tendo making a quick adjustment, sending Morrison on a streak here. He's going to get a guy, and Kiernan only gets 4. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. About a minute and some change left. And Tendo gets hit. The offensive line is letting him down. Coach McMervin is going to opt to kick a massive field goal with Doinks. I don't know if he has the leg for this. The wind is at his back. Does he have enough? Doinks is short by maybe a yard. Just like he's been all his life, he is short on the play. We thought he had it. So now the offense for Bowling Green is going to come back out on the play, and it's up to really see what our defense can do. A minute 10 and some change. They go to the outside. It's a beautiful catch. Mazu patrol in the middle. Trying to watch out here. The quarterback getting chased by Steve Vetter with his 2nd sack of the game. Steve Vetter's been sort of an animal this game. 2 sacks already. Some might call that a normal game for him, but the man is looking for his 3rd one today. Trying to be a little irregular. They go to the outside here, and they're going to smartly get out of bounds. Defense needs a big stop here. 3rd and 14. Vetter's going to patrol. A little bit across the middle. They go for an underneath play. And that goes nowhere. We're going to call a timeout and see what they got to do here. Not a lot of time left out there. Tyndall again, just trying to find something. He's going to step up, and he's not known for his speed. And the man got some yards. Tyndall trying to draw up a play in the sand a little bit. Only 3 guys rushing, so we're hoping our guys can do enough. This is an incomplete pass, and that's all it is, thankfully. So we're going to halftime in a bit of a tough game. 3-3. Not a lot of offense here. Bowling Green putting together a pretty good drive right now. They got themselves here. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Trying to make a play happen. And they go with the screen that we didn't see coming. Our guy's a little lost at the moment. They go underneath. The tight end makes a move, and we're luckily going to bring him down to 3. 1st and goal from the 3 for Bowling Green. They're trying to get somewhere, and their running back goes in untouched. The first touchdown we've seen all game. We did terrible. The offense back in the field after Tyndall's miraculous game last week. It has been less than desirable since. And this offensive line is not really helping out either. Coach McMervin has said previously he does not have a single ounce of allegiance to either one of these quarterbacks. And you have to wonder if you're going to see a short leash for Tyndall. Tyndall looking to hand one off here. King Wilson breaks the tackle, but there's not much really after that other than getting stood up. Look over some RPO stuff here. We haven't really used it a ton, and Morrison runs past his blocker. 3rd down. Couple of yards to go. You've got a guy, and it's going to be Kiernan with a big catch. Down to about the 32. Tyndall back under center. Got Jeremy Lewis out here. Jeremy Lewis grading Great run after the catch again. Lewis has been so good at getting those rack yards, but we just haven't really seen too many this season from him, especially after the first couple of weeks. And Wilson's going to get us about 2 to 3. Second and goal, Hardy, the only guy in the backfield right now. Great spin move by Hardy, and he's down to the 2. Bowling Green kind of stack in the middle here. Wilson walks to the end zone, untouched until he gets all the way in there. We will take this to tie the game up. Bowling Green scores on their second play, 72-yard touchdown that we didn't really expect through the sim. So now we're going to go out here and see a holding penalty on number 55, who was about to get benched forever. Team needs so much help right now. Oh, my God. He caught it. Bowling Green's quarterback, for the record, only has 2 incompletions on the entire afternoon. We have obviously much more than that. Morrison trying to get involved here. A little jet sweep. Gets a block. Kirby Morrison stretching it. Looking good. And he's down to about the 18. Morrison has really become that guy. He's went from just sort of a one-trick pony, which is getting concussions, to a guy that has really been one of our best players the entirety of this time. And we didn't really trust ourselves in that throw. Plenty of time left in this game, but we got to lock in. This is the game that could be standing between us and winning the MAC championship. Great run by Wilson, but he stops short. 3rd down. So Tyndall's going to come out here running the exact same play, just a different formation, trying to catch him off guard. And Wilson is down at the 3. Nothing's really come easy this season for Cascade Valley. They have better players than they did last year. They're obviously winning way more games than they won last year, but they still just struggle to do the simple things. Wilson, for example, is 9 rushes for 12 yards today. We're bringing in Ty Hardy. Ty Hardy taking the direct snap and barely gets in there for the touchdown, but Ty Hardy making a name for himself right now. We needed that touchdown. Bowling Green continues to cook right now. 1st down. They're running back, trying to find somewhere, breaks the tackle from a defensive tackle and goes for 6. 2nd and 4, 5 minutes left in the entire game. Cascade Valley desperately needs to stop. If they can get one, it probably isn't coming on this drive. Big 3rd down. They're going to send a man in motion. Looks like a jet sweep. And our guys are going to stop him. Paul Kahn with a tackle for loss. That is a massive stop because now they're at a field goal range. It's about a 55-yard field goal. They're going to kick a unbelievable punt to about the 5-yard line, the 6-yard line, and we've got our work cut out for us. Wilson is in the game. Again, struggling on some runs here, but a great run to go to the 20. This is really a point of the game where we don't want to give them the ball back. We want to march in the field slowly, methodically, get a touchdown, and leave all the worry on nobody. Wilson has run for more yards in his last 2 carries than he has the entire game prior to that. It is just unbelievable how many times we've seen stuff like that happen to this team. Ty Hardy coming in the game to get a carry, trying to get to the edge, and he's showing the speed, but of course there's a holding penalty on the play. You've got to be kidding us. Not again. That play pushes us back a whole lot of yards. Tyndall's going to get this one involved to Jeremy Lewis, but he's going to get sniffed out pretty much after that. 3rd and 6. 2:39 in the game. We're trying to get one. Does Wilson have the speed? Oh my God, he barely does. Getting out of bounds isn't exactly what we wanted to do there, but getting a 1st down absolutely was. King Wilson going really nowhere at this point. 2-minute warnings approaching. We're going to let Ty Hardy come into the game. He's got nowhere to go as well as the 2-minute warning strikes. Cascade Valley's got to get something here. If they don't, we're chalked. Devontae Bryan hasn't called one all game. And he does. Devontae Bryan just made the biggest catch of the game. Comes in after not doing anything the entirety of the ball game. And gets one that is going to put us in a really good spot as King Wilson pushes forward for 3 yards. Bowling Green steals all their timeouts. So we're going to start chewing the clock a little bit here. And they know it. Ty Hardy with a good run, but it's not enough. For first, he fumbled. We recovered. Oh, my God. Ty Hardy fumbling has Coach McMervin yanking him out of the game immediately. The 1:06 seconds left. Bowling Green again uses their timeout. King Wilson, Mario running there. He's going to smartly get down, and they're going to use their 2nd timeout. Wilson is absolutely torched in this game right now. I mean, his right leg is just not in a good spot. We're just trying to keep him pretty much center. He's going to try to get in the end zone, and he's down. But he's really down. He has an injury to his leg. We just talked about it. Look at that. That means that the guy in Coach McMervin's doghouse, Ty Hardy's going to come into the game from the 4. Hardy trying to get in the end zone, and he's down at the 3. That's their last timeout. The idea here is to not get in the end zone. If we do, it's not the worst thing in the world. But Hardy is going to be down at the 1, and that's perfect. King Wilson's injury is going to end up being bruised ribs. We're going to say keep Ty Hardy in the game for right now. There's a lot of pressure to put on Mario Doinks if we let this just be sort of a kneel down and then go to actually kicking it. But we're going to go and run this clock down as much as we can. We're going to let Ty Hardy try to get in the end zone with maybe 10-ish seconds left and play defense and just pray that we can do what we need to. Ball goes to Hardy. He's going to carry it into the end zone. Does not fumble. And we're going to have a touchdown lead And our defense has got to do their job now. Dropping our guys back. We're in cover 4. We've been burned in cover 4 before as well, so we're trying not to have that happen here. Mosley trying to get to the quarterback, and he's going to throw that away. He felt the pressure. They are in Hail Mary situations right now. We are trying to get as much pressure on that quarterback as possible. He's throwing one deep. We got 600 guys there, and that's knocked away. Cascade Valley is going to survive against Bowling Green. These games have been chaotic. They have been hectic, but 14 points in the 4th quarter to come from behind and win. That's our team right there. You love to see it. Tim Tyndall, it wasn't pretty. We almost pulled him at one point. But King Wilson, 15 attempts for 58 yards. In the words of Bubba Sparks, ugly.